Let's move on to West Africa. The hospital where the late Nigerian musician known as Mohbad allegedly died has now broken its silence. The hospital says the artist was brought in dead. The circumstances revolving around the late singer's passing are currently under investigation by the Nigeria police. Following the launch of the investigation, his body was exhumed and an autopsy was carried out. However, the results of the autopsy are yet to be released. His mysterious death sparked protests across the continent. Our correspondent Louisa has sent us this report.
This distressing video was shared online in Nigeria. 27-year-old singer Mohbad, whose real name was Ilerioluwa Aloba, is seen in a Lagos hospital. After the clip went viral, the singer was pronounced dead and buried in a huff. An upcoming Afrobeat sensation whose music transcended across the continent, making him a rising superstar in the industry, was dead in a matter of seconds. The cause and circumstances remain unclear. Outraged by the sudden death, Mohbad's fans took it out on the police for delay in probing the mysterious death. They began with a candlelight vigil in the commercial capital of Lagos. Several artists in Nigeria were here to support their fallen comrade. They then headed to the streets at the stroke of dawn.
We're seeing that the music industry has been under a strong force, led by, high level of cultism and bullying, which is a major issue that young people face in this part of the world. He was bullied till death.
The Lagos State Governor promised a thorough investigation. The hashtag Justice for Mohbad has been trending on X, formerly known as Twitter, since the musician's death on 12th of September. With emotions running high, some paying tribute suggested that the singer had been bullied within the music industry. Outrage has particularly been directed at his former boss, Naira Marley, with whom he was at loggerheads after he split from the musician's label, Marlian Records, last year. Naira Marley himself has also called for a thorough probe. He was even arrested by the police. The protests have been linked to the 2020 infamous SARS demonstration against police brutality. Protesters gathered at the Lekki toll gate, the site where unarmed protesters were gunned down by police.
All the people that shot our citizens, they must be brought to book. And a public apology by the government. They want to use the election to cover up everything so that people can move on. We are not moving on. We are not keeping quiet. We are not keeping silent. We must get justice.
The singer, who also called himself Light, has left behind his wife and 5-month-old son. He began to make his name in 2019 thanks to his street-smart, sometimes lewd, relatable lyrics. Fans loved his distinctive baritone voice. He was best known for his hit singles Peace, KPK and Ponmo.
With all of the allegations on the possible cause of the death of Nigerian singer Mohbad, the need to detoxify record labels in particular and the entertainment industry in general is rife, and it is not uncommon for artists and record labels to have differing visions and interests. One of the most common points of contention is artistic control. Youngsters are advised to understand that rift not always end in discord. Negotiations and compromise can lead to agreements that satisfy both parties. Some record label owners have advised that these trending stories should not be allowed to paint all labels as toxic enclaves or torture chambers for artists, as nothing can be farther from the truth. But one truth is certain, that Mohbad's death will change a lot about the industry going forward. From Lagos, Nigeria, Louisa WION, World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.